Okay, when I head out the gate in the morning, and I either turn left or I turn right. If I turn left, I go down this way towards the peninsula. If I turn right, I head up towards Moorooduc and Mentone. So it's a mystery. It's like back in the 1990s in Australia, they used to have a thing called mystery flights. And a mystery flight, you would buy a ticket and you wouldn't know where the plane was going to go for the day. And we did a couple. We ended up in Brisbane a couple of times and in Adelaide once. And it was good. It was a mystery. So that's what this is like. I'll set off and somewhere along the track I'll decide to keep going further or turn around and come back or change directions and go somewhere else. I'll put up a map when I edit the film, and we'll know where I went. Okay, here we go. It's about 9:15 on the 12th of May, 9:15 in the morning. Nice autumn morning, a bit cool, but a little bit of sunshine. So we'll see where it goes. Okay, let's go. On your bike, let's go. So this is Melbourne, Australia, and there's lots of good bike trails around. So if you come over this way or you come from interstate, hire a bike or borrow a bike and go for a ride. You can also walk them if you like walking a long way. There's more and more bike trails being developed all the time. So I'll go down here and go around the around the Seaford wetlands, and I'll decide from there whether I go further or not. Cross over here, it's a nice safe biking environment. I'm now approaching the entrance to the Seaford wetlands, and there's a trail to the right there goes down towards the beach area, but we'll go through here today. So the sun's coming out and it's quite nice. It's they're telling us it's a maximum of 17 today. It's a nice ride around here if you get the chance, or come for a walk, walk your dog, walk the kids. Not too bad at all. I rather enjoy it. Bit of exercise for an old bloke. I go bike riding. My wife's gone to Southland, which is a big shopping centre in the southern suburbs in Cheltenham. On the left is a community garden. You can put your name down for a plot, not a burial plot, but a growing plot. And they grow all kinds of stuff. It's a bit quiet this time of year because it's heading on for winter. Nice and clear down here if you want to set up a telescope and take some starry night photos. Morning. Yeah, it's a nice ride through here. I'll go down about probably 1.5 kilometres and then I'll turn left and head up towards the Mornington Peninsular way. Lots of people out now. I'm riding a bit later than I normally would because yesterday it was absolutely freezing. I set off at 7 AM and had frozen fingers. People walking their dogs. Morning. They're allowed to, they're not supposed to let them off the lead here, but they do. Morning. That's 3 kilometres from the starting point. So it's a nice easy ride. As you can see, it's pretty flat, and sun's starting to come out, so it's going to be a nice morning for a ride. I might go further. I'll decide. I'll go up to Carrum Downs and decide whether to go further than that. It's always good. A few magpies hanging around. They're pretty safe this time of year. Mating season, they'd all be swooping you and pecking your ears and drawing blood. A couple of years ago I had a pair of glasses smashed by a magpie, just as well as wearing them because it would have got me in the eye. This is where I'll turn left and head up over the freeway and head up towards Carrum Downs. It's all well designed, this area. Watch for cars, they have right of way. It's a good ramp, this, it just curves around, so you don't have to get off your bike. Goes over the top of the Frankston freeway, and when the Frankston freeway gets a little bit further up, it forks and there's a turn to the right which goes to on the Eastlink freeway up to Ringwood and so on, and on the left goes up to Moorooduc area. All good. It's a nice place to live, Melbourne. Go down the other side, nice and easy. Put my bike in to have the brakes bled on Monday. I could have a go at it myself and just want it done properly. So that's the overpass. There's a playground there if you bring your kids around for a ride. And you go across here to Maple Street Reserve. Now this becomes the Peninsula Link, Peninsula Link Trail, and I'll follow that up to Carrum Downs, past the St Kilda Football Club training ground. Beautiful morning. Morning. Yeah, it's a nice area here. The pathway's done well. Curves around a bit. I won't pinch your ball. Morning. This little trail to the left goes out to the factory area in Carrum Downs, and quite a few people ride through these parks and so on bikes and scooters and things to work as opposed to driving their car. All good for the environment, good for their health as well. I'm heading up now, as I said before, up towards the Carrum Downs area, another couple of kilometres up. So this is Melbourne on an autumn morning. It's generally not a bad time of year, fairly calm, not much in the way of winds. Okay, I'm coming up now to the St Kilda Football Club training ground. There's two football ovals and there's a local cricket club supported by them, I presume. They've got a batting nets there on the right hand side, the Seaford Tigers Cricket Club. You can also see behind that the St Kilda Football Club emblem. I can't say I've ever seen anybody training here, but they must, I guess. So I'll now head on up to Frankston Dandenong Road, almost opposite the Aldi store, and then I'll go left and pick up the freeway. Coming up to Frankston Dandenong Road now. So I'll cross over here and go to the left under the freeway overpass, and then cross over and pick up the Peninsula Link Trail again. Going under the Frankston Freeway now, the Peninsula Link, and I'll cross over just here and pick up the Peninsula Link Trail again. Very courteous driver. And off we go. Not bad down here. Good ride. Morning. Have these barriers to stop the noise from the freeway. So it's a pretty peaceful ride actually, even though you're pretty close to the freeway. Further up, on the left you'll see a painted barrier with all the names of the local suburbs on it, which I think is a good idea. Just coming up to it now, I'll try and turn a little bit so you can see a little bit of the riding as we go past. That's all the local suburbs and parks. But it's a nice touch for a sound barrier. I think they do it well. This is the Pines bike trail. It's still part of the Peninsula Link bike trail. It runs up alongside one of the main roads. We're putting a new entry in here for people to come in, which is good. Encourages people to use these paths more. That's old horse stables, I think. Beautiful day now. I'll just stop and show you this. This is a emergency marker, and if you're travelling down here or riding and you have an emergency, just call 000 and quote that number, and they know exactly where to send help. Good idea. It's a nice trail here, goes around sweeping bends and so on, makes it more interesting. There's a sharp hairpin bend here. I don't know where that goes to the left, let's go somewhere. Trail. Might go down there one day and find out. On the left is a pond, water storage for works on the golf course, which you can see on the other side of it. Pretty good, it's a nice area. That's the beauty of being able to ride during the week, not as crowded. So that's 9 kilometres from the start. Nice easy ride. I don't do hundreds of kilometres, generally I'll do 30 to 40 most days, that's about all. This is a fence to stop the golf balls from landing out on the freeway, causing accidents and stuff. Coming up on another bike who doesn't have power. Coming up on Sky Road now. If you go to the left, you'll come to McClellan Drive. And in McClellan Drive is a place called the McClellan Gallery, and it has sculptures and paintings and stuff from local artists. So you can go there. We'll go to the right. Morning. We'll go to the right and cross over and pick up the Peninsular Link Freeway again the other side. And watch out for cars here, they're dangerous. They don't all give way, actually not many of them give way. We'll do the right thing. Riding along with a migraine at the moment, pain in the arse. Can't see much. Over the other side, where those trucks are, you do a sharp left and pick up the Peninsular Link Freeway again and head up towards we do this a couple of times. It's a pretty good ride though, just the same. Heading up now towards the Coringal Hub Shopping Centre. Nice to get out and ride the bike.
Been a long day. I just wanna
I enjoy this as much as my wife likes going shopping in Southland. Different strokes for different folks. There's a trail there goes off to the right just before the Coringal shopping centre. I don't know whether it just goes into the shopping centre or whether it goes further. I'll go down there and find out one day. Another video. So this is Coringal Hub Shopping Centre. There's movie theatres and all the main stores, Big W and so on, TK Maxx, a couple of supermarkets. So it's a good service to the community. On the corner up here is the Mitre 10 hardware store. It's set up as a major supplier to the local building contractors. It's called Womersley's. It's been there a long time. It's 13 kilometres from the start. I'll cross over here and continue on. This is Cranbourne Road. Came over the other side of Cranbourne Road now and heading further down the Peninsula Link bike trail. Such a nice day. I think I might go all the way down to Aramosa Road, which probably about 23, 24 kilometres from where we started. I'll put a little map in after that first little bit of video and show you where I went. So that'd make it close on 50 kilometres round trip, which is far enough. There's a morning. There's a trail to the left here, goes over a footbridge to the fauna reserve, and this trail to the right, just there, goes down to Frankston. So there's lots of choices. If you're just out with the kids doing a Sunday ride, there's shorter ones and there's longer ones for people who are serious. As you've seen, a few more serious bike riders come along those trails as well. Back down along the freeway here. That's 14 kilometres from the start. Going up quite a hill here, so but I don't increase the power, because the whole idea is to get a workout as well. So I keep the power on the minimum. There's some people further up, going up the hill slowly in first gear. Morning. Yeah, so as you can see, by mid-morning there's quite a few people out. Morning. Lots of people riding bikes. Oh, thank God for e-bikes. Hate to rub it in, but I do. That was quite a steep hill there, and just on an ordinary bike you'd struggle a bit. I used to ride my mountain bike down here though. You just ride accordingly. I've got to admit, I do enjoy the e-bike. It encourages me to go further. Coming up on Robinson's Road now. You've got to turn a little bit left and pick up the trail on the other side. A little bit of a hill. I'll refuse to put more power on, work my legs out a bit. Okay, so when you get up to here, you've got to go to the left and then cross over. There's a pedestrian crossing there, it's all safe. As you can see down there, there's a pedestrian crossing. Cross over there and pick up the trail again. Robinson's Road goes further out towards the Langwarrin and that sort of area. Okay, no point in holding up traffic if I don't have to, so I'll just go across. And round the bend. Then we pick up the trail again. There you go, pretty easy. Coming up on Golf Links Road now. Golf Links Road goes out through Pearsdale and out to Tooradin, which is on the South Gippsland Highway, and it can go all the way down to Phillip Island and all those places. It's a nice easy crossing as well. Very courteous chap. A few cars around here, so I'll do the right thing. Use the crossing with the lights. Okay. The kettle eventually boils and the lights eventually turn green. So up pretty high here, so it's a nice easy roll down the hill here all the way down to Baxter. So I just roll down here, don't even pedal. It's pretty steep. Coming back's another story. There you go. Morning. So for every uphill there's a downhill. That's Einstein's theory of riding a bike. Coming up to another one of those bridges. And well done, because it's a big flood area along here. Lots of ducks. Keep the pedals moving fairly fast, keep the heart rate up. Good for the lungs and the legs and the bones and everything else. A few sheep there. Okay, now it's uphill. It was downhill a minute ago. So more of Einstein's theory of riding a bike. Every downhill there's an uphill. And this is the uphill. Nice place over there. Cream coloured colonial style. We've got lots of toys. We've got a caravan and a camper and a boat. Another caravan further over. Maybe they store them. Might ask him. We're looking for somewhere to store ours. Getting close to Aramosa Road now. Coming up on Aramosa Road now. On the left is the woolshed they used to call it. I'll go over the road to the train depot first. It's it's called the Cool Store over on the left. We'll go over there on the way back. This is Moorooduc Highway, and it goes down towards Somerville area. Let's get those brakes fixed. I've got it in on Monday for brake bleeding and stuff. We'll go and I'll show you the railway. It's quite good actually. Let's see if I can walk in there and have a bit of a talk. Coming into the tourist railway station. I'll have a little look and see where it goes. You can see all the old train carriages. Morning. Yeah, so they have old steam trains and stuff in here, and they go out around the peninsula. I'll go and have a little walk in there and have a squiz. It's shut. Okay. That's the train line that goes to down to Mornington and back. Maybe only on the weekends, I guess. I was going to have a walk around in there and show you, but apparently not now. Alright, so this is the Moorooduc station, as you can see. So if you're down this way, probably only on the weekends, drop in and have a ride. I was going to tell you how much it costs and everything, but there's nothing here to say what is. So it's 23.12 kilometres from where we started to here, which is at Moorooduc. Nice spot. You see the train lines over there. I'll go over to the cool stores and we'll have a look around over there. Heading now towards the cool stores, Aramosa Road West. Not to get run over. after this one. No point in blocking all the traffic when I don't have to. Okay, all clear. And away we go. Okay, the cool stores. I think these days there's restaurants and cafes and all kinds of stuff. I'll go and have a little bit of a sticky beak. Go to the left. I'll just walk across here. Have a bit of a sticky beak. Got some cars coming. A few cars heading in there. Get across and have a look. That's it. Oh, it's the Indota Spa place. So if you're looking to have a spa or a pizza, that's what it is. So that's what it is now. Used to be coffee shops and stuff, but it's not now. Little Grasshoppers Learning Centre. Okay, quite busy. That's Indota Spa on the right, and a learning centre on the left. All kinds of stuff. There you go. That's a support for adults with learning difficulties. So if you want to come down here and have a bit of a look around, this is called Italiano Pizza. Open from 5 o'clock till late. You might keep that in mind. Okay, so that was Cool Stores, and it used to be all knickknacks and stuff, but now it's a bit more upmarket now. Alright, so this is where the Peninsular Link Trail heads back up again. So I'll head up there and turn it on and off as I see more interesting stuff. On the left there's a railway line that runs along. It's all grown over now, hasn't been used for many years. It certainly is a nice place for a ride. Going to do more of this as we get away in the caravan to different places. I'm heading back towards the starting point now, so I'll turn it off most of the way and show you some bits and pieces. There's a few seats along for people to sit on if they feel like the rest. There was a bloke carrying a little kid before. He's got a long walk. Listen to the dogs, having a great time. When one starts, they all join in. That's good. heading back over the Clickety-Clack beach, which is really good. There's a swamp running through under it, so it stops them from blocking the swamp off. It keeps running through, which is good. There's that sharp bit again, so be a bit careful coming around here. Just roll around slowly. On the road again, I just can't wait to get on the road again. Lots of little ponds and stuff with ducks in them. Good. So now I'm heading north again, back up towards home. When I get up closer, I might cut down to Cowan Beach, something like that. I'll decide when I get there. It's just a beautiful day for a ride. It's autumn, so it's not hot. It's still quite cool. Yeah, I've got to turn to the right here and pick up the Peninsula Link. Up this way. Nobody coming. On the other side, the Peninsula Link Trail heads north. I'll pick that up in a sec. G'day. Not too bad. Not a bad day now.
Sorry?
Not a bad day. We need a bike trail down that way.
I know, I had to drive to the start of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're
Whereas
just...
once you get to through Somerville, you can drive right all the way to
Yeah, once you get to Somerville. Yeah. Yeah. Good on you, Grandma. No idea. A lot of uphill stuff now, as Einstein said. First you go down, then you go up. That's the law of the bikes. It's quite a steep hill here. But I'm not going to put the power up any higher. I've got it down low and I get the heart rate up and pump the legs up. There you go, got to the top. Quite a rise, that. Pretty 9 kilometres from the... So, quite breezy now. That's 30 kilometres. horses. Quite breezy now, so I'll see if the SpongeBob makes a difference to the wind noise. Quite a hill here. Okay. Good timing. Coming up now on, I think it's Golflinks Road, Robinson's Road. Okay. Okay, let's go. No point in pushing the button if you're the only one there and there's no cars approaching. That was a nice lunch. I had a Kentucky Fried Chicken go bucket and a swig of water out of my red bottle, which you can see from time to time. Don't like to overdo it, otherwise there's no point in getting the exercise. Downhill now. Good move. Lots of people around. Yeah, as you can see, it's a nice trail on the way. Worth a ride. Drop down in the gears rather than increase the power, because that gives me a bit more of a workout. Get the legs going. I refuse to grow old gracefully. Quite a hill. Push me on the streets anyway. Oh. Bit like working, really. That's 32 kilometres from the start. Down there and back to here. Quite a hill here. Whew. Good ride. Whew. suppose you're good to work it out a bit. Down the hill here, just rolling along, doing about 35 k's an hour. Pretty good, pretty good. There you go, that was a nice roll down the hill. Nice trail. It's got signs that say watch for water over the road, but I've never seen them flooded. Now I have a choice here. I can either go to the left and go down into Frankston, or I can go straight ahead and cut down to Carrum. I might do that. Went down to Frankston that way last week. The parkland over there is a no bicycles park. It's a bit of a pain in the arse. I went for a ride through there and everybody started yelling at me. There weren't any signs until you're coming out, of course. I'm now back at Cranbourne Road, which goes from Frankston to Cranbourne. And hopefully I've got a little green man here. No. Alright, I'll have to wait. Yeah, so I'm back down at Cranbourne Road. I'll continue on bike path down towards Carrum. It's like waiting for the kettle to boil. Eventually it boils and away you go. Oh. And we'll go past the Coringal Shopping Centre again. Coming back up to Sky Road now. Quite a hairpin bend when you get up to the top of here. So I take it fairly easy. As you can see, it's got a warning for U bend. Whew. Roll around. And away we go. On the other side here, we cross over the freeway again. And then cross over and continue on down the bike path. It's a really good path. I've really had a good day today. It's been really nice. Don't know what time it is because I think the watch on that it relies on solar and I've got a lot of sleeves on. It goes flat. Thanks, mate. Oh, hang to the left and go back down again. So interesting seeing her. So I'm going to stop here and have a look at what the time is. Good brakes. 11:49. I left home at about 9:15 this morning, so it's pretty good. 36 kilometres I've done so far. Nice easy ride. I might drop in and see an old mate on my way through Secret. There's all parkland to the right. They're creating more and more parkland as time goes by, which is good. I think on the a little bit further down there's a golf course called the, I don't know, Peninsula Golf Course or something. I don't know. It's a nice ride in the sunshine. I think through the autumn and winter months I might ride later in the morning instead of heading off early. Much better. A little bit of warmth in the sun. Had to wear gloves the other day and it still froze. You can see the barrier coming up in the driving range. It's for the people who hit the ball like I do, so it doesn't go on the road. The ambulance coming along the freeway. They do a great job, those people. Yeah, so that's the driving range there. Centennial Park Golf Course it is. A couple of swingers there, swinging away. 150 metres, yeah. I'd be pushing, I think. 200 metres. Just keeping it on the driving range would be a bit of a feat for me, I think. Don't play very often. As I've said in the past, we carry golf clubs with us when we go away in the caravan. And one of these days we'll have a game. Roads are busy. We gradually work away from the road now. All downhill. This is too long to have as a one-piece video. I might divide it in two, or I might just delete a lot of it. There's another bit of fence there to protect the traffic on the road from mishit golf balls. Fairly windy now. It'll be interesting to see if it shows up on the video when I'm editing it. Sharp bend here, bit of a dog leg. You're nowhere, it says there. Nowhere. Right, so this is the Pines Flora and Fauna Reserve. And it's a really nice spot to ride through. You wouldn't know you're in the middle of Urbia. That's 38 kilometres from where we started down the end and back to here. Sign says slow, but I reckon I'm not. You call them slow. So I don't know where that trail goes. We'll go down there one day and find out. Yeah, another ride, another direction. It's all good. As we start going away more with the caravan, I'll start putting up some videos of the different caravan parks and small towns that we stay in, and the bike trails that we ride along, the rail trails. So hopefully you'll find it interesting. So if you inclined to like my videos and want to see more, just subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, of course. You just subscribe to it, and it just means that you get a link to the different videos that I do. So the more people that watch, the more I know you like it. It's turned out a really nice day. I'm heading down through the flora and fauna reserve. I might have a look at that building that I was thinking might be an old stable. See if I can see anything through the fence. This is it here on the right hand side. I'll have a little squiz. Hard to tell. I have to go a bit closer and have a look. Yeah, it looks like old stables. Yeah, interesting. Of course, people have been scribbling all over the place. Go home and draw on your mum's walls, you wanker. Okay. Back at the, this is Lyrebird Drive over there. Goes off up to the Carrum Shopping Centre. Beautiful day for a ride. All these people working hard. Good to see. I used to do that myself. Now I couldn't wheel a barrel full of concrete, I don't reckon. Coming up to the Frankston Dandenong Road now. Gotta watch all the cars coming around. Good to see some people courteous. Go under the freeway and then I'll cross over again and go back down past the St Kilda football ground, training ground. Maybe they'll be out practicing today, or not. Better stop here. That was a big truck. Watching for the green lights, like watching for the kettle to boil, isn't it? But we wait and we go. That's the Aldi store over there. Just about running right out of brakes. I'm glad I've got it in for a brake bleed on Monday. Gotta pump it up, not much in it. Waiting for the kettle to boil again. There was a car in the middle there for a couple of months. And that's obviously been taken away now. There's graffiti and crap all over it. Good ride. Okay. Go down this way. When I get closer, I'll give my old mate Kev Seeger a buzz and see if he's home. Go and say good day. Oh, I thought my watch would stop. I got down there and back a lot quicker than I thought. I even had time to stop for 11 herbs and spices. Well, nobody training there again. Don't it? How do they expect to win a game if they don't go out there and run around? Nice down here. Love it. There's actually three footy grounds. Wow. Pretty good. Nice here. Coming back up to the beginning of the Peninsula Link bike trail again now. And I'll cross over the freeway and I'll be back in the Seaford wetlands. Nice playground over there and oval for kids to run around. Okay, back up and over the bridge. I'll turn the power down a bit. Turn it down to 1, otherwise I'll stack it. Use the gears. That's 43 kilometres from the start. So someone going away over there, got the caravan hooked up. The bloody graffiti along here is pathetic. These kids need a huge kick up the arse. Trouble is, even when they're caught, nothing happens. G'day. Nothing happens to them. Go around. It's a nice overpass there. You can ride all the way over, which is good. When I get around the other side here, I'll give my old mate Kevin a buzz, see if he's home. That's over. We're clear. Okay. I think they still call this the Peninsula Link Trail, even though it's around the wetlands. So just down here is where I turned left to come up over the freeway, and I'll turn left to go around the other way and come out at Carrum. This is the southern end of the Seaford wetlands. There's a few tables and things along if you want to sit and have a picnic or rest. We're pulling down a lot of homes around here for the viewers. I'll turn back in now. I'll stop up here where the shelter is and See if my old mate Kevin's home. Lots of ducks in there. Yeah, it's nice here. Good spot for a bit of a break. So I'll have a drink of water and bring me mate. See if he's up. This is the shelter overlooking the Seaford wetlands, and it's yeah, a lot of people bring their kids there to look out over the ducks and stuff, which is good. Anyway, I rang my mate, he's not home, so I'll head off down to Seaford and up alongside the RSL towards home, towards Carrum at least anyway. It's a great ride, I love this. It's been such a beautiful day for it. I might stop and put my flashing tail light on, seeing as I'm going to go on the road now. These warns people, they're coming up to me. So now I'll turn out of here and I'll go up to Seaford Station, up alongside the RSL and head up the bike trail alongside the railway line. And I'll end up at Carrum. Good ride, loving it. I'd sing a song for you while I'm riding, but I've got such a crap voice you'd just delete the whole thing. Coming up on Seaford Station now. I'll be a good boy and go across with the pedestrian lights. People with their kids in a little two-wheel trailer behind the bike, which is good. Okay. Across the road. Across the railway line. Yeah, it's all going to be overpasses here. So this will all be pulled to bits at some point. We've already done our station, which we didn't like the idea of in the first place, but we like it now. It's good. Go up here. G'day. Go up here. See if anybody in there I know. Can't see anybody in there having lunch. Can't see through the windows actually. So I'll head on up here. That's 45 kilometres from the start. And been a nice ride today. I'm glad I left it till a bit later to go. G'day. Pretty good ride up here. Bit of a lazy ride today, just dawdling along. I'm doing about 22 k's an hour. The gears these days are much better than they used to be. G'day. So if you come out to Australia from overseas, borrow a bike, hire a bike, don't steal a bike. Cops will get you and throw you in jail. And go for a bike ride. It's a good place for it, Melbourne. And if you're here during the footy season, it's worthwhile going to a game at the MCG, and hopefully it'll be an Essendon game and we'll win. It's worth it for the atmosphere. It's really good. Someone going along in a ride on up here. All kinds of people get out on these trails for a bit of look around, a bit of exercise or whatever. I'll overtake this one. G'day. Lots of trains coming along. They come along about every 8 minutes at the moment. The train service from Melbourne. It's good that they control the graffiti much more now. They used to be terrible. Now they've got to lock them up in yards overnight. Make sure the wankers don't get at them. Move over. So she needs to wear less dark glasses. She's riding on the wrong side of the track. Yeah, as you can see, as the day goes on, on a day like this, there's more and more people riding. Coming up towards the top end of the Seaford section of this trail now. If you do a loop underneath the railway line, you come up the other side, and it goes all the way up to Edithvale. Unfortunately, come to a dead end there, but I think they will extend it to Moorooduc and pick up the Beach Road Trail, which will be really good. So then you can ride right into the South Melbourne and the city and so on. So if you go straight ahead, you go under the railway line. I'm going to the left today because I want to go down to the boardwalk. So I'll ride up this side and then I'll cross over and go down to the beach. It's the best place to live, really is. Just use a bit more warm weather. But then, you know, if you lived in Cairns for 3 months of the year, it's unbearable. It's so hot and humid. So we'll probably live in the better of the two worlds here, because we can hook up the caravan and head away in the winter, head north if we want to, get a bit of sunshine. This is the new station. It's built up in the air to go over the top of the intersections, so you don't have all the crossings blocking all the traffic as the traffic gets busier and busier these days. So we didn't like the idea to start off with, but now we do. I think it's good. G'day. Yeah, so it's all good seating, good parking. You can park underneath and walk up to the station out of the weather, which is a big plus when it's cold and wet and windy and rainy. Up here where the lights are, I'll cross over and go down to Just waiting to cross Beach Road now, head down towards the beach. There's several coffee shops right here. There's the shipping container down near the beach, and there's Freddy's on the other side of the Station Street, and there's Burgled as well. So they all do nice coffees and stuff. There's toilets here on the left. So I'll turn to the right here. They're doing some work on the Lifesaving Club, extending it, making it a bit bigger and fancier. A few million I think they're spending. I'll go up onto the boardwalk here and go for a walk along. Give you a bit of a look out over Port Phillip Bay. It's a mighty fine spot. I'll walk it because I don't want to run over people. Turn the power off. Oh, it's a hard life, isn't it? Not a bad day, is it? This is Port Phillip Bay on a nice sunny autumn day. Great spot. I'll leave it running while I walk along here. It's, Mary comes down here every morning when I go for bike rides. This is the best kind of weather though, for sure. Tide's well out at the moment. It's tough, isn't it? Hard life. We're going to eat a bit of lunch. Yeah, so this is where you can see the rock wall is the mouth of the Patterson River, which I'll write. G'day. Not a bad day, is it? No, it's perfect. Thought there'd be more boats going out. No. Have showers and drinking fountains and feet washing things and dog drinking bowls. And they have rubbish bins for me to throw all my old tissues in. A bit of a snotty nose when I'm riding your bike. There you go, donation to the cause. Alright, back on the bike. Okay, off we go. Pretty big lumps and bumps here, but you don't really see it on the GoPro. Good parking areas around. There's a park on the right hand side called the Beauty Spot, and each year they have the RSL service there on the 25th of April, Anzac Day. Good parking. Oh, this is the Patterson River. And you've probably seen it on a couple of my other videos. It's a great spot. Lots of shelter under here if it's really hot or really wet. I love riding along here. Great spot. I'll go along the bottom track today. You can go along the bottom or the top. Lots of people fishing. I don't think many fish are caught. See an odd one, but not many. This picnic area is really good. It's crowded on a sunny day, but days like today, you can come down here and have some bickies and cheese and a glass of wine or a barbecue. We used to live just up there. We decided to downsize. Today, coming up on the launching way, boat launching facility now. Yeah, so it's not very busy this time of year. In the warmer weather it gets really busy here. A lot of people launch their boats or their jet skis, head out. It's an all-weather launching facility because it's protected from the strong winds that sometimes come in on Port Phillip Bay. All size boats go out. I used to have a little 16-footer that I sold when we downsized. We decided it just wasn't practical to keep it anymore. A few people around, not many though. Good pastime fishing. They've moved the gate back here because they've got a fish cleaning facility there now. Then I'll take a shortcut up to the top. Right up here with a bit of an angle. Bit of a struggle, but you get there. Yeah, so that's the Patterson River you can see up there. Good. And that's one of the canals that lead in off the Patterson River. Housing there with boats and so on. This big green shed is a boat storage facility. Holds a couple of hundred boats. I think there's about 4 or 5 levels. I'll stop just up here. And I think this is probably a good spot to finish today. It's been a nice ride, and so I'll stop here, and I hope you enjoy the video as much as I do making them. I really enjoy mucking around. A couple of boats being launched there.